Hi, Amanda here from Find My Fit. We're here today with Tyson. Tyson's just been out taking some guys on, and this is a question I wanted to ask you. I've heard a few names thrown out there.
Yeah.
Fliteboard, eFoil, Hydrofoil. What is the name of what you do?
Yeah, it's a funny one. There's so many different variations of the name, but I guess when I first heard the word eFoil, it sounded like something totally different to what it actually is. So just to clarify, we call them Fliteboards, and we are FliteSchool, and I guess it is hydrofoiling or eFoiling on the board.
Nice one. So any of those sort of work, but a Fliteboard is what you call it.
We call ourselves Fliteboard.
Fliteboard,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
Name.
So the guys will see some footage in a minute
Yes.
when they're watching this. What age group can go out? What age have you had out?
Yeah, we've had the oldest we've ever had is 75. We had a couple that were 75 that were a bit of a kite surfing background, and they did amazingly. We have an inflatable board for all types. If someone has knee issues or has some sort of problems with the legs or any sort of, we usually have a way to get around that. So we have an inflatable board, we have the hard board, and we have the pro board. So there's different configurations for everybody.
Right.
So I usually say there's no excuse but your own fear. It's going to stop you from getting out there. But if you're up for it and you like to listen to some instruction and you're sort of up for giving it a go, you'll definitely have a great time.
Right, excellent. And I believe that this product is Australian made. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the background?
Yes, the Fliteboard was made originally in Byron Bay by two guys that had a kite surfing background, and another company, Lift in Hawaii, sort of was a bit of a race between the two.
Yep.
Lift came out a bit earlier, and Fliteboard took their time, a bit like waiting to perfect a few things.
Yep.
And when they did release, it came out to be #1 in the world. And so globally, it's an Australian product that's globally #1. That's the #1 electric eFoil and the #1 board out of all the varieties.
Yep,
and it looks like it'll be like that for a long time. So it's great to see an Australian product that's sort of leading the world in this area. And it's a sporting activity. Aussies love sports. So I just love supporting this Australian company. And FliteSchool, we're the first flight school that ever opened up globally. So my boss, Lance Webster, came up with the idea and the concept, and it was his vision to sort of bring it out first. And we're sort of been running now the longest and have the most success. So.
Fantastic. So when you ring up and book it, you're not only supporting a local business and an Australian-owned business, but you're helping support an Australian product.
That's right.
And we're all about that at the moment. So
Definitely.
if you've also gift vouchers. I was just thinking, because I've got a son-in-law, hopefully he doesn't watch this, but I was thinking of getting him one for Christmas because he would love this. So if you're struggling to think of something maybe for a teenager or an adult in your life that you think would really love to give this a go, what an awesome way to support local business and give them the thrill of their life and a memory that they'll take with them.
Especially in the COVID times, it's a great way to get your mind off things. And if you're having a bit of a stressful time at the moment, an hour and a half out in the water could be what you need just to relax and forget about other issues, worldly issues. And it's just a great way to reconnect with your own self, get rid of a few fears, shed them, leave them at the river. A good time with me, I'll basically get you pretty happy, confident, and coming out a different person, hopefully, when you come back.
And I witnessed that. I've seen the smiles on the faces of the guys that just went out for their lesson, and they had a really great time. They all nailed it. All looked like champions on the way back. Hey, Tyson, thank you very much for your time
Pleasure.
today.
Thanks,
and
Amanda.
all the best with FliteSchool.
Thank you.
Cheers.